How?
Oh, my dog is coming. Oh
Oh
no.
no, Benji.
Okay, wait. I'll let him in.
Hello, it's me taking over. I don't know what to say because I have no tea to spill. Her dog is annoying sometimes. It can't get downstairs. It comes up, but it can't get down by itself. Oh
Welcome
my
back.
god.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I have a hornet in my room.
Bye.
If I get stung in the middle of this, I'm just don't mind me.
Can
Okay,
you get
anyways.
it out?
No. And I'm not planning to.
Okay.
It's just gonna hang out there. We're gonna try to get along.
Okay. Great.
Sorry
well,
for ruining the intro.
no pressure. No pressure to record now.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
What does a librarian take to a fishing trip?
What?
Bookworms.
So, welcome back, friends and fans. To my dog is growling. He's
Oh lord, this is right when we said that this was gonna be okay. It's not working again. Okay, anyways, welcome back, friends and fans, to a 6th, I think, episode of Under the Covers with
Yay!
Chris and
Me,
Dove.
Chris. Yes.
As you noticed, there's a change in their names.
No, listen. If you noticed, no, you didn't. Okay, moving on.
Are we not gonna talk about that?
No, see, listen. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. The thing is, just like when we started this podcast, we made up our nicknames because we didn't want to use our real names. And then I was like not feeling Ash, so I'm just gonna change my name, and you have to deal with that. So
I mean, it's
yeah.
not a big deal, but just letting you know. don't
Yeah.
freak out. As you can tell from the intro, it's school themed, but not really. We just finished school. Well, we didn't
Well,
take the exams yet, but we had our last lesson. We're gonna have consultations later, but like, it's done. We can just not go to school anymore. And yeah, yay, that happened. I had already like 2
Oh,
people
see-
call me and congratulate me. I'm like, I don't know, I don't feel it yet though.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so in to celebrate
Benji,
that.
can you calm down? Can you calm down?
So it's me taking over again. Chris has a Shih Tzu puppy. He's like, his name is Benji. I don't know. I don't remember how old is he. Maybe like 1-2 years old. He is adorable, but as I mentioned before, he's kind of annoying sometimes. He's like a lost child. Doesn't know what he wants. I don't know. How are you guys doing? Whoever's listening, we still appreciate, even if it's like one person. We still appreciate it very much. 'Cause like a friend, you can comment whatever you want, preferably nice things. But yeah,
What you talking about?
I'm just having a conversation. You'll find out.
Oh.
while
Okay.
editing. Okay, so anyways, in celebration of finishing, we're having a sleepover, but not really since we can't do it. We're just having a sleepover vibe today, and we're gonna be talking about some like random shit, embarrassing stories, maybe play some word games and just hang out. And maybe you can hang out with us too. Get some snacks.
Some snacks.
Yeah, get your blanket and yeah, have a sleepover. How are you feeling after yesterday?
I don't know. I was like, I'm a little bit sad, but not for the reasons you think. Because I'm. Oh, is my dog coming back? No, he's not. Okay. Whew. Crisis averted. Yeah, I'm not sad to graduate because I want to fucking leave and never come back.
Oh,
But
was it that bad?
yes. Also because I went through 2 high schools, not one. So it was like I never got that attached to people from either one except for like the friends that I already had.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really feel the same sort of nostalgia as like other people might.
Are you
I don't know.
happy to have changed high schools?
Oh yeah. Cuz listen, if I stayed at my old high school or if I went to IB, I would I would not be here right now. I would be dead, I think.
Oh,
Cuz I feel like well, IB would have just like kicked my ass cuz it's really hard apparently. And my previous high school is just really not a vibe, so I don't know. Like
that's
I'm glad
great.
I changed, but I don't like I'll miss maybe like 3 of my classmates and like one teacher. And that's it.
I mean, you still had a great time
Yeah.
besides the quarantine. Although it
What
wasn't
about
that bad because
Oh.
I noticed. What?
No, I was about to ask what about you, but you started talking anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, I just feel it. Um, I noticed that a lot of people have become much more mature during quarantine. At least for me, I before would have never gone outside to just like hang out by myself. But since I had no choice, I started just like taking walks alone in the park or going to the city alone and just hanging out like on the bench. Yeah, that's my ideal thing to do.
Yes.
Just hang out on the bench.
Sounds fun. Sounds fun.
Oh my god, the hornet just zoomed across the room. Oh my god.
I am stressed for you. It's not even my
Okay,
room, but I'm
okay,
so
let me
stressed.
clarify one thing. I'm not afraid of them. Like they don't stress me out as much, not like you cuz you're terrified. And
Yes.
I like bumblebees are so cute. Bees are pretty cool. Wasps, I'm not really into them cuz they just sting you for no fucking reason. Like literally you can just be walking by and they fly into you and sting you because you were in their way even though it was the opposite.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Um and hornets are just like wasps but bigger. And I hate that. So I'm not like really scared. I'm just worried because I don't want to get stung. Although it wouldn't be a tragedy because like I don't
Yeah.
know, whatever. So
It's still not a pleasant experience, I think. So don't
yeah,
even matter.
I mean it's better than a spider being just sitting on my wall above my head. So I
Well,
would
I
prefer
think
a
for me,
hornet flying around my room rather than a spider that I can't move out of the way.
well, I would prefer a spider because they don't sting you. So,
Ew. But they can crawl into your mouth if you sleep with your
well,
mouth
shut the
open.
fuck up then. Keep your mouth shut and you
I
won't have
do,
that
but like,
problem.
okay, imagine just like waking up because you're itchy and you itch your face and there's a fucking spider crawling on it. How would you feel then?
Well, has that ever happened to you?
No, and I don't want to find out and wait for
Well,
it to
yeah,
happen.
maybe it won't happen. Because you know what? One time that almost happened to me because I was sleeping at my grandma's house and then I woke up in the middle of the night and from the ceiling above my face there was a spider just making its way down to my
Ew.
face.
Like
And
down
then
the
I
wall or on like a web from the ceiling?
on like a web.
Ew.
And then I cried and I never slept at my grandma's again. But see, I still didn't completely happen to me.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the hornet flew out. It found its way out of the window.
Yay.
Woo! Crisis avoided. Um. Oh, speaking of just floating in midair, once on my sister's birthday, I think she got a helium balloon, so it was floating. But after like 2 days, I think it like the helium was like wearing out. So it was like floating, but not at the ceiling. So it was just like in the middle of the room, like height wise. Um, and it was the evening, and it wasn't so long ago since we watched it, and
Oh.
I was just I wasn't good with the balloons. The scene where it was just like floating and you can see it through the window.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, so I wasn't a fan of balloons then, and I was sitting just like chilling in the dark because my sister was sleeping, and the window was open, so it was creating like what are they called? Like
Draft?
yeah, and it was moving around, So I would look at it. Since it's night, it's much scarier, and it's just like floating up and down and like towards me, towards the middle of the room, up, and just like making weird, I don't know, ways, movements. And I was like, oh my god, I can't even touch it. And I couldn't get out of the room. Well, I could, but not. My fear just like stopped me because I was in the middle of the room and I couldn't move. And then they had to go tell my. I texted you about it, and then I went to my mom. I was like, "Mom, there's a balloon moving in my room. Can you please get it out?" And that was
You know,
an experience I would never like to experience again.
yeah, but like from these stories, it just sounds like we're such pussies. Like you're like, oh my god, a spider or and a balloon, two of my biggest fears. And then I'm just afraid of all bugs, even like butterflies. I fucking hate butterflies. I wish they would all die.
Why? No, butterflies are beautiful.
Yeah, but I don't like them. They're weird. I don't.
What do you mean they're weird?
Well, all bugs are weird. Like, have you ever you just look at a bug and you're like, ew, like what the fuck is that?
Have you ever looked at a human?
Yes, but humans look, fine to me.
Yeah, but they're clothed, so they kind of can shape their own, like
So
the
are
way
you
they look.
suggesting we should start dressing bugs?
No, I'm just saying that a lot of animals or creatures we're judging, they can't change their appearance, and we can. And
Well, it's not my problem.
it's like
I don't like bugs.
okay,
so
sure. You are allowed to not like whatever you want.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah. Has anything memorable happened to you in like the last month? Like something weird?
I
or
don't
just
think I
funny?
remember anything that happened this month.
Okay.
Like I remember hanging out with friends and um going to school and like doing something. I can't remember what, but something. And that's it. I feel like my brain is just so tired and it's so close to the end of like high school that it's just given up and I can't retain any information anymore. So I don't know. I can't think of anything. Do you have anything?
Not in the last month. I can't really remember anything either.
We're just fucking we don't exist.
Actually, back to the bug topic. I'm sorry.
Oh, lovely. Well, this is a horror podcast, so
Oh, for some. I mean, okay. There's this bug called ladybug, but some
okay.
people just make it into a bird. How does that make any sense?
What do you mean make it into a bird?
Because you can either call it a ladybug or a ladybird. And I never understood what is going on with that.
Well, maybe it's bird because they can fly. I don't know.
Yeah, then flies can fly. Bees can fly. Butterflies can fly. What else?
No, I get your point. Don't name every bug.
I was coming to the end of my list. 'Cause I don't know the names in
know.
English. It's just so
Oh
stupid.
yeah, because there was the movie Lady Bird. I never thought about that. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
but it's a ladybug. I think it's like American and British accents. But it doesn't
Maybe.
make sense. It's not a bird.
Well, if we start talking about English, the language doesn't make sense at all. So it's I don't.
No, but
You know.
isn't bird in British? Oh wait.
I don't know.
Ladybug. Okay, it just shows the Netflix series.
I don't think it matters. I think it's just whatever you say.
Yeah, but my mom makes fun of me. She always makes fun of my American accent because since in our country, in general, like in school, we're taught British English, but not all people, actually, the minority of people, learn from only school, like pronunciations. And for example, I learned English most from TV shows and like YouTube. So I watch mostly American people, and that's why I have an American accent. But my mom, she learned it mostly from school. So she has a British accent. And she makes fun of me every time I speak because the words and like the pronunciation is different. It's really annoying because she's the weird one, not me. Because there are
Yeah,
more
I
American
no,
speaking
I
people
mean,
than British, right?
yeah, probably, but I mean, she's not weird for speaking British. I just think, I mean, it. I don't understand the problem of like, why does it matter what accent you have if you just know the language? It's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I don't judge anyone by their accents, but just, I don't know. I don't like being made fun of. Um,
Mm.
oh, just remember this one. This happened like a few months ago. I was coming out of the mall, and you know those turning doors that like spin?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go through that because they were spinning. And I was like, I'm gonna get out normally as you would because it's a door and it's supposed to do that. But right as um, I stepped into the circle and then it just stopped going. I was like, okay, is it me? And I was like moving forward, moving back. Maybe it would like the sensors would activate and like keep moving, but they didn't. So I had to get out, and then I had to find another door that would lead out. And I saw a door. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go here, and try to push it, and it was locked to go to even another one. So I got through the third door, but it was really embarrassing because there was like an open space, and like if you get out of the mall, like actually no, when you get in, there's like a lot of open space and there are stairs up, so literally people from like 3 stories can see what's going on. And I was just struggling and fighting the door because it stopped right in front of my face. And yeah, then I just speed walked away because it was really embarrassing.
You know, you know what this always reminds me of?
What?
The scene from Hannah Montana, the movie, aka the best movie of all time, where she's
Yes.
going through the door and then the girl sees her because she's on the other side, and then she keeps going, and then the guy comes in and she still keeps going. She goes around the door like 5 times for no
Yeah.
reason, just to create like a dramatic moment. But I love that scene so
It
much.
must be so stressful though.
To
Just
be
like,
Hannah Montana?
yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of cool though. But like I feel
Hmm.
like if you that wouldn't happen in real life because you can still recognize a person if they're wearing a wig.
Well, apparently not.
While
It's like from Superman, I
yeah,
think, when they just like put on glasses. You're like, oh, who's that? It's not that
yeah.
different. Come on.
I don't
Has
know.
anything embarrassing happened to you? Let's go down the
Mm,
memory lane.
just every day of my life. Am I right? uh, well, I think I don't know. It's hard, see, because I blocked those things from my memory. I don't think I can remember anything. And I feel so bad because we're like, oh, let's have a podcast. We have so many things to talk about. And then we start recording and everything just erases from my brain.
Right.
And then I can't. The only thing that I remember still to this day is the day where um it was maybe in like 8th grade or 7th grade. I can't remember, but my period started at school
Oh
and
no.
I was wearing
Spirits in general is just the definition of awkwardness.
yeah, but that there are two moments with the same teacher that were both super embarrassing for me, and I don't know why, but he just kept getting my embarrassing like moments.
Okay.
um so the first one was, yeah, my period started at school and I was wearing bright red pants, but they were like lighter red than like,
I mean,
you could
red is
still
already a
see.
better choice than white.
True, but it was a very bright red and it did not hide anything.
Oh
And
no.
I didn't notice that I was on my period until we were in a literature class.
Oh no.
Um and and I the class finished and I stood up and I realized my chair was red.
Oh
And
no.
then I had to put my backpack on it because I couldn't let people see. And then I took my hoodie and like wrapped around my waist But I think some of the boys that were sitting next to me saw, because one of them looked so traumatized for like half a day after that. I don't know if it was me and my natural human process or like what, but it really traumatized him. He was going through it. Yeah, but then yeah, I had to like wipe wipe it with my backpack because I couldn't like show that I was like wiping my chair down, because then everyone would think that I fucking pissed myself. Like, you know? Um so that was fun. And then
Oh no.
like maybe in the same year, I think 7th grade or 8th grade was the worst time of my life, honestly. Because it happened with the same teacher where I was in his class,
I
and
think
then
that classroom just has something about it.
yeah, it just has like a very sinister vibe to it.
Mm.
But I had to like go up to him, and he was checking my paper or something, or like doing something. And I was standing next to him. And okay, listen. I have tummy issues. Um my stomach is not doing great. So I can't, it's out of my control. But I just want to preface this. I had
Okay.
tummy issues back then because I farted in front of um and
Oh
there was this like awkward moment of, cuz like we both heard it and we both knew it happened, but we just made eye contact and then just didn't say anything, and then he just continued doing what he was doing, and I
Gosh.
wanted to die. So
I feel that. I can't breathe. I'm laughing so hard. Oh my god, it's so awkward. Oh no.
yeah,
But also, you know what's weird when guys get grossed out by periods? I mean, I don't judge them because it's not a nice process in general.
yeah,
But like, we can't control it. It's just, it happens. We can't help it. And it's like, I don't know what to compare it to in like male bodies. Maybe someone in the comments could help us out. But like,
yeah. I don't
cuz
know.
it's just like, I don't know. I used to be so embarrassed going to the store. Also, I'm sorry if the viewers are like male and you don't understand what's going on.
No, but I mean, this is educational. You know,
Yeah,
we're just.
but like, I used to be so embarrassed going to the store and buying pads. It was like, oh my god, I need pads. I'm on my period.
Oh my god, I'm a normal human with.
Yeah, but now I'm like, there's. It's not like I chose to do it, and it doesn't show that you're like weak or anything. If anything, it's the opposite. Just like shows the power of
Oh yeah, if you manage
making a human life.
to live through, like 2 to 5 days of just hell, then you're like hell. You're really strong. So
Yeah. Also, I thought about this. You know all those like immortals, like vampires, or. There's another. You should watch The Old Guard. I know you haven't watched it yet. I watched it twice
what the
already, and
fuck
I
is the
love it.
old guard
It's a movie
about? What?
about immortals. It's
Oh,
great though. It's
okay,
great. It's not what you think, and they're
okay.
not like any like supernatural creatures. They don't have like really many powers. So you should watch it. So like they're like immortal, live hundreds of years, you know. Do they still get periods? Cuz that's a nightmare. Cuz I know to like when you turn like 50,
Ish,
right?
yeah.
It stops.
Mhm.
But if you're like constantly, you're stuck in like, let's say 30s, 40s, like your age, your outer appearance, does that mean you get periods for like couple
I
hundreds of
think
years?
so.
Cuz I
'Cause
would rather die. I'm sorry, but I do not want any to experience any more of that than I have to.
I
Just
think I think like you must get periods because
because your body regenerates, so it's like.
yeah, and if you're stuck in that age forever, then you're yeah.
So if y'all wanna wait, if you're a vampire, doesn't that mean you don't have like blood flow?
Oh
But
yeah.
you can
Oh my
still
god, there
get
was this
babies, don't you? Can't you?
yeah. There was,
What is that? How does that work?
wait, there was this whole thing of, wait, what was your question?
How can vampires have kids if they don't have any blood flow?
Yeah, that was what I was about to say, because there was a whole thing of remember Twilight?
Oh no.
Did you watch did you watch the, oh,
I
which one
watched
was it?
all of the movies
The one where they
twice or at
just,
least three
yeah.
times. Yeah.
So it was the one where they just have sex for like half of the movie. I
I
can't.
don't understand what was that about. Look, did you have
What
to?
are you What are you talking about? It was my favorite one. No, I'm kidding.
Sure.
New Moon was my favorite. Anyway, yeah, so it was that one, and the whole time I was watching it, there was like a huge question among the fans of like, how can Edward get hard if he doesn't have blood? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
And also, there's another thing. If he's a vampire and he has to like really concentrate to move at like a human pace, right? Because if he
Yeah.
could, he would just do everything really fast. So he has to control himself all the time. So when he when he's having sex with Bella, do you think he has to concentrate so he doesn't like kill her? 'Cause
Well, yeah. Because also she said
Oh,
that like,
yeah.
oh, you were holding back when she turned. So, that's probably brings him more like troubles than pleasure.
Yeah. So what the fuck is
Because
the point?
of it is just to like let loose and enjoy the moment. But if you're just like trying hard, like to stop yourself from going all the way, then what's the point?
Yeah, exactly. So that movie doesn't make any sense. The
I
whole
mean-
baby doesn't make any sense then.
Yeah. Well, they had to, cause like they need new movies, so
Yeah, and
gotta birth a baby.
And I guess if you like, because the whole thing of a vampire is like they're supposed to be sexy, right? But if you
Mm.
realize that they can't ever do anything sexual, then you're like, okay, well, they're not sexy now because they're just.
But they can't. From the way they said it, they showed it. They can still have sex, but I don't know how. Well, when they're both vampires, they can't do that still.
But-
Because like they
I
came into the room and he was like, "Oh, the bed." It's like, "Oh, I thought vampires don't sleep," and he was like, "Well, it's not for sleeping." So Like- it was said, but it doesn't make sense. I don't think it's supposed to.
Okay, if anyone knows the science behind vampire dicks, can you please comment down below? I really need to know how it works.
Gosh. Oh wow, that took a turn I did not expect.
Doesn't it always? We always end up at like kinks and like weird shit.
Yeah, I mean, no one's complaining so far.
Actually, you know what? Well, that's because no one's listening. But
Well,
I had-
no. Someone's listening. Don't.
okay, wait. Yes, I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm so
discourage
sorry.
them.
We have 16 listeners in total. So, thank you to those people. We love you
Yeah.
if you're real.
Okay.
But I had an idea because I really remember when in our free time we were just like, let's go down a kink list and just talk about it.
Oh gosh, let's not.
We should. What do you mean? I want to do that as an episode. 'Cause it
Yeah,
might
but
be
we don't
fun.
have experience to.
We can still judge, like, well, not judge, but just like discuss.
Literally, it's so funny because I've done that with both you and another friend, like twice.
I know,
So-
right? But I think it
It's
should
just
be.
like a regular. That's so weird. I
think
wonder
it
if
should be public
teens
knowledge.
do that. Right.
Well, you never know. Maybe by the time we actually get to record that episode, one of us will have experience, and then we can. you
How
know.
long are you planning to wait for the episode? Because
Okay,
I'm
are
not
you
planning
telling
to
me
get
that
laid in like a few months. Time for sure. I'm sorry, but no.
Okay, well, I don't have a schedule, so I just might, you know.
Okay. Also, have in mind that you still need a lot of time to check all the kinks. There's like what, like 100, maybe more. Are you planning to do that all in one night? Honey,
No.
that's not gonna work.
I don't think anyone would even want to do anything with me at this point. But like, I don't know.
How? Okay, I'm just not gonna comment because that was a very stupid sentence.
Please do.
You do not know that. Like, you only lived for like not even 19 years and you already judged the world. How many people have you met in your life?
Well, at least 20, I would say.
Wow. And now look how much you haven't met.
Oh, I
Think
can't do
about
math.
it.
It's a
Yeah.
lot.
You don't need to do math or no math to understand that your statement was irrational. So stop that.
Okay. I don't know what to say. I mean, yeah, I know. It's just we're not gonna get into it because we were just talking about like vampire dicks like 2
Right.
seconds ago. So we're not gonna get into like a deep self-hatred topic, but
Right.
I don't know. I'm just saying that it would be still a fun episode to do maybe.
Sure, at some point, if people are interested.
Yeah, so tell us if you're interested. Or like
Gosh.
comment down your favorite kinks and then we'll judge
Oh,
them from 1 to 10 or something. I don't know.
This can turn into a really weird thing if
Oh, but
It's not
only do that
addressed
if you're
properly.
of age.
yeah. I love how we like just turned 18 like a year ago. Now we're like, oh
Well,
yeah,
not
let's
even.
do something. Oh yeah, but like it's it hasn't been that long. Anyways,
I mean, you're almost 19. How does it feel to be older and closer to death than me?
oh, we don't know that.
Well, I think we do.
No, we don't. There could be like a car that will hit you tomorrow and then you'll die first.
Oh, thanks.
Not
Can't wait.
manifesting it. I would never want that. But you never know.
Okay.
I mean, I can't feel it because I'm not good with time in general. And nothing really changes after I'm 19, honestly. Uh yeah, I think I will feel it more after like the exams,
Oh, yeah.
and then it'll be like a whole realization moment that I'm now an adult, and
Yeah.
I'll just be kicked out in the
You're
cruel
gonna have
and
your
wondrous
own
life.
apartment and a job and like
I hope so.
and you'll have to pay taxes and not get arrested.
Yay. I only had one fine, so because I bought the ticket for the bus, but it was the wrong percentage of like the discount percentage. It was too much. Cuz okay, let me explain.
Okay.
I go everywhere by buses, and I have a ticket, and if you buy it for like a month in the future, so you like you buy the ticket and you can just go anywhere with it for a month in however. Okay, I'm not gonna finish that because I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. Yeah, so if you buy that, a monthly ticket, your discount for me as a student is 80%. But if I'm buying a ticket for like a day, half hour, or an hour, the discount is 50%. And I got confused between those two. And my phone also automatically bought me 80% discount ones because of like the monthly one tickets. So I ended up using that to go somewhere. And so what are they called? Bus patrol?
Um, sure, let's go with that. Bus police.
Bus police. Yeah, they were checking our tickets. They were like, "Oh,
Did
you
they?
don't
Oh,
have
wait. Did they bust you? I'm so hilarious.
Right. Yeah, they did. And I also was having a conversation with my ex-classmate. And that was fun. It was like, I kind of need to go cuz I'm about to get arrested. Not really, but I was like, well, Have a good day. I'ma just go fix some business. I ended up getting like €5 fine, so it was fine.
Oh. Oh, we're on fire.
No. Get cancelled for that. Anyway,
I
yeah, so
don't
that
think
was my
I've
first fine.
yeah,
But
I don't think I've
it was
ever
really
gotten
nice
that
because
fine.
I was very nice to them. Because at first, of course, I was terrified, but the man was like typing stuff. I was like, okay, can you explain me what I got wrong? I still don't understand. I'm very confused. And he showed me to like the app, and he like showed me the rules of like how to use and what I did wrong. And I was like talking to him the whole time. It was really fun. And he was like, I
Oh,
would
yay.
need to write you a €10 fine, but since you're like very nice and it's your first fine ever, I'm gonna give you a discount for your fine. So I was like, thank you,
Ooh.
sir. Yeah. So that's how that went.
That's fun.
So that was my first time being busted.
I've
I
never.
don't break the rules
Oh.
usually.
Well, good for you. I mean,
Mm.
me neither. I don't think. Well,
School doesn't count because school sucks. If
yeah.
you try
Yeah.
to finish school in the right way, you will lose your mind. So, I mean, I can't say I haven't cheated on tests, but I never had taken someone's like work and used it as mine. No plagiarism for me. Yeah, but I never did that.
Yeah.
It's an accomplishment, I
I mean, I feel
guess.
like because the education system cares more about your grades than your actual like education, like what you learn. I don't think it like I feel like everyone at least once has like cheated or taken someone else's homework or something like that cuz
For sure, yeah. And it
it's
doesn't even
fucking
prove that you're
impossible.
a bad person.
Yeah, and it's also since it's one system, it can't be good for everyone. So, people who are like have like ADHD or dyslexia or something, they it's hard.
Oh, there's a
Yes.
way. I read about it, and I told you about it. The trolley uh situation is that there's like if you go to a mall, there are trolleys for your purchases, and for your items. Purchases, that's not a word, is it?
It is. I
Oh,
think. I'm
okay.
not sure. Let's not. I will not confirm nor deny that. So.
Wow. Okay. So for your items that you would like to buy, and the thing about it is that when you put it back, you know that you're supposed to because it will be easier for other people, but you don't have to. So like if you leave it in the middle of the road, no one will punish you or like shout at you. But if you put it back in place as you're supposed to, no one will thank you or say like, "Oh, good job," or
Yeah.
like, "You did
Exactly.
great." So that is why trolleys could be like a test of how good a human is. Although it only works in some countries, because like in ours, we have to take the trolley. I think is that this is for like to prevent people from stealing them. Um, you have to put like a coin in, and then you can take one out. And when you put it back, you connect it with the others, and you get your coin back. You can use an actual coin, or there are like plastic ones. There are like what are they called?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Tokens.
Maybe I think so. Yeah. So in our country, it doesn't work because you're just putting it back for to get your money back. Um, but yeah, in some countries that's supposed to work. So if you wanna check if someone's a good person or not, just take them to the mall and ask them to put the trolley
I don't
back.
know. But then again, I feel like most people put them back because there's like it's like following what others do because most
That's
people
still
put them back.
good.
Yeah, yeah. But if most people left them, then I think others wouldn't be so scared to also leave them.
Mm. Well, depends. Actually, I used to use that to my advantage because as a kid, I used to wait for my parents to pay for the the items, and then I would walk around just looking at the ground for money that people have dropped, and also
Oh.
I would put the trolleys back and take the money that is left in them if
Oh,
someone
you were a
broke
hustler
out.
from a young age. Wow. Get
Yeah.
that coin,
Also,
sis.
a little tip for kids who are
Oh.
probably not listening and shouldn't listen to this
No, they're
podcast
not. You know
because it's
why? Because I had to put they asked me like, "Is this video made for kids?" And then
oh
I have to say
no,
no because I can't
no.
lie.
Mhm.
So no kids are watching.
Okay, good. But just saying, um, I was like, I think I was 5 or 6 years old, and we used to go to the playground, and it had like little stones as like the base of it instead of sand. I forgot what it's called.
Pebbles?
Um, maybe.
Okay,
Anyways,
just
I'm
throwing out words.
sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm not that good at English. Um, yeah, and we had playgrounds where you would like climb stuff, and there would be a net you can like hang on, and we used to play a bunch of games, and so naturally, kids would be like walking around, turning, hanging upside down, and all that. And after they were done playing, I would just go to the well, not specifically after, but I would just go to the playground and look at the ground as I always do. Well, not anymore. And I would find money there, like pretty good money. In euros, it would be like okay, maybe 2 euros, but back then it was much more because we changed our
Currency.
yeah, we changed currencies, and euros are less in numbers than our previous ones. So yeah, back then you could buy like 2 bags of chips and like 3 portions of ice cream, let's say. And for a kid, that's freaking gold.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I would find money like every other time that I would go there. And I was getting fucking rich. Well, I wasn't because since I was the youngest there, they always convinced me to go to the store and we would buy food. Um, but yeah, because like I think it would fall out of kids' pockets, and they just wouldn't look down and wouldn't notice. And I would pick them up. So
That's a great
that's my
business.
hustle life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
everyone
talking
knows
about
your
money, I
Oh.
just remembered one really awkward story. It happened not so long ago. Um, I was buying since I have mice as pets. I buy a lot of like food and hay and just other stuff for them. Uh, and yeah, I have to like I pay for it through like the internet website, my bank website, and um, they're like make links and they are saved in like the top of your search bar, not the Google one,
Mhm.
but where you like write the URL. You wait, oh my god, that's not what it's called. URL,
Yeah, yeah.
the whole thing. And so I was gonna go and like send some money to a person, not to the store, but to a person. And I wrote the name of the bank at the top, and there was like a link, and I thought it would be like, because it said I can't translate it because I don't know how, but it basically said that this like the part of the website where you actually like send the money. So I was like, okay, it'll be shorter than searching through the website itself, like manually. So I clicked that, and it asked me for like the code because you have to write 2 PIN codes
Mhm.
for it. And I was like, okay, that's how you like enter into the website. And I wrote them, and then what happened is that apparently, since it never happened to me before, I didn't know, but I clicked on the link where it was one of the links from the previous purchases I did. So there was already a price put in.
Mhm.
And for some reason, I don't know why it worked. It shouldn't have worked like that. But they gave me like two like new codes to write in, and I checked them so I like don't get robbed, from like
Yeah.
fakers. But I know you know where this is going, but I wrote them down, and they counted it as a like a payment. So apparently, I paid for the purchase that I already purchased and paid for again. So it went for it. The money went to the website of like the products, but I didn't additionally buy anything.
Did they pay
And
you back?
I was too embarrassed to write anything. So no,
Oh,
I only lost
no.
like maybe it was like 10 euros. I don't know, but I was so embarrassed. I just kind of was like, okay, well that's what I get for my stupidity.
I
That's
mean,
one of the big fails in finances
I
in
mean,
my life.
that's never happened to me. But the whole thing about being too scared to um, the thing that happened to me that was the most similar to this. I mean, not at all, but like a little bit. Was when
Okay.
I was hanging out with my friend and we bought McDonald's and I bought 6 chicken nuggets, but they gave me 4. And I was too afraid to go back and tell them because then they
Got
would be
robbed.
like, "Oh, well, you just ate 2 and then you're pretending that there's only 4." Um,
Right.
so I
They
just ate
could
the
very easily do that.
yeah. You
But see, in
can't
my
prove.
case, I could have proven it.
Yeah,
But like
exactly.
I,
But
I
I'm
didn't buy
saying
it.
like the fear of
But what would I write? Like, I'm sorry, I was stupid and didn't look that I like literally pressed a link and send you money for no fucking reason. Can you please give it back?
I
Um,
mean,
I'm not gonna do that. But also, I mean, also from their point of view, they're just getting money. Like, I'll take it. I would take it.
yeah, they're like, "Oh, we got a sugar mommy on our hands.
Yeah,
Send us
who
10
gives 10
euros."
euros?
Yeah.
Wow. Now they can eat lunch. Mm. Thank you.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh my god, I want lunch.
Yeah, I haven't eaten in probably 4 hours.
Oh,
Um,
well, do it after this.
of course. Uh, you wanna play a game?
Oh, what is this? Saw? Oh, have you seen Saw?
Uh, is it the one where there's like a mask with red spiral cheeks?
Yes.
No.
Oh,
Oh, I saw one of the movies when I was in I think 4th grade, and it traumatized me because we were watching it like in the dark under the table. I think.
under
Um,
the table.
yeah, and I've never seen any horror movies before, and it was my first one that I ever watched. And there were like limbs being cut off. I was like,
Oh yeah.
who would ever watch this? What the hell? Like, I was a little child. I was terrified. And then I went home and I couldn't sleep. And then my mom was just like, I don't know. Sometimes she just like does weird shit, not thinking that I'm terrified of things. 'Cause I was sleeping, and we back then we lived in like a house, and I was sleeping in the second floor. Well, there's like the roof part, so it was a triangle. Well, not triangle, a
Mhm.
pyramid. Yeah,
Oh, it's in
and
my
this
room.
kind of, yeah, it was a bit bigger, I think. But
Okay, flex.
the, I had leaking water from the roof, not from the yeah, that was like running down the chimney. So I don't know if you can call that a flex,
Okay.
but okay. But the thing is, the way upstairs was just like there wasn't any rails next to it. It was just like an empty cutout rectangular shape and then stairs coming up it. And my mom was just like, I think she was checking if I'm sleeping. So she came up the stairs and just stood there, not saying anything, looking at me. And I was like,
Ew.
what the fuck? Because first I thought like I just saw something, and I was just looking. I was like, okay, I looked away and I thought I could just like sleep. And then I looked back and I was like, what the fuck? And you know when you like get scared, but like a bit later and your heart just like stops and you just feel like a spasm.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. I had like a mini heart attack. I was like, Mom, what are you doing? She was like, oh, no, nothing. And then she went back down. I was like, what the fuck?
What
It was right
was
after I
the
watched the
purpose
movie.
of that?
I don't know. I don't know. To this day, I get scared of her if we like meet at like
Oh.
1 a.m. in the corridor. Like I'm getting
It's like,
out of.
if your fucking sleep paralysis demon is just your mom standing?
Yeah, but like I don't know why I get scared though, because I know it's her. Like I'm looking, I don't know. Sometimes I like get out of the bathroom, and I see her coming up to the bathroom naturally, like from her room, right? And I look at her, I'm like, oh, that's mom. And then a second later, I get terrified and get the mini heart attack. I'm like, what is going on? Stop it. And then I just run away to my room and start shaking, and my mom just comes out laughing. She's like, what's wrong? I'm like, stop. Just don't look at me when I'm at night. Just stay in your room. Wait till I get to my bed, okay?
Yeah.
So that was my first experience watching the song.
Okay,
and
but-
I never want to watch it again.
Oh, I was about to say.
No, I'm not
Okay,
watching
never
it.
mind. I was about to suggest watching it tomorrow, but like if
No
you-
way.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No,
Cool.
no, no,
okay.
no, no.
Okay. Okay. No, but the reason I asked is because the whole thing there is like the little doll comes out and then he's like, "Would you like to play a game?" And then
Oh, I know that.
yeah, so
I know snippets of it.
okay,
Even though
cool.
I don't.
I watched all of the movies and I watched the first one like 3 times. I love them, but yeah. You know.
Oh. Well, good for you.
Thanks.
See, I'm not good with horror movies. I've never watched a horror movie that was like, oh yeah, that was fun.
Well, see, I'm
Like, literally
fucked in
never.
the head, so
I can appreciate a good movie when it's like made nicely or like the idea of it, but I can't handle them. So,
Okay.
you know, I just
yeah.
yeah, I'm
That's
sorry
valid.
I'm too boring for you.
Oh no! Don't apologize for being a pussy. We've been new. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna
No,
let it slide
um,
today.
yeah,
'cause I'm in
s-
a great mood.
Next topic. Yes. What? Play a game?
So would you like to play a game? Yeah, we can play Would You Rather for teens. I found it on the internet.
Yes. Let's pretend. Oh my god, this is a sleepover, so we could actually do that.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready.
There was one that was truth or dare, but so if we can do
boy.
dares, it would be too much of a tea spilling, and I don't think I'm ready for that. Okay, so
Yeah,
choose.
Also, I feel like it doesn't.
Mhm.
Sorry, I just want to say. I feel like with truth or dare, it doesn't really matter because, like usually the point of it is to like spill tea about your friends and people who you know. But since the people who are listening to this don't know our friends or like anyone in our lives, it's not gonna be interesting. So
I mean, tea is always good, whoever
yes.
it is about. So, I mean, at some point maybe we can try it, but I don't think my life is interesting enough to, because I still tell you everything, so there aren't many things that you would, I don't
True.
know, maybe you do want something, some juicy secrets to know, but like, I don't think there are many of them, so like,
Yeah, let's just do would you rather.
okay, so there are questions from 1 to 301, so choose any number.
I want
Because there are gross ones, there's like hard questions, there's a funny category, there's
do I have to choose
no, just choose a number. They're under categories, but since there's so many of them, just choose any number from 1 to
Okay,
301.
I choose 57.
57 it is. Would you rather visit the optician or visit the dentist?
Is the optician like the eye doctor?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah, of course. 'Cause fuck the dentist. Like, don't put your
Why
fingers in my
people-
mouth.
Yeah, are people afraid of opticians?
Well, maybe I guess I don't know if opticians do that, but there's like a thing where, actually I don't know. Oh my god, this reminds me of a scene from Final Destination 5, I think, where have you seen those movies? I'm sorry, but like,
No.
okay, but they're like about people avoid death and then death comes back to like kill them one by one, right? There was like a whole
Okay.
thing where this woman went to an eye doctor. I don't know the fancy name for that, but she had to get like laser surgery. And then death made a thing where the laser went into her eye and like burned her eye. So
Ew, eye surgeries are so nasty because you can just see the eye staring at you. It's just so disgusting.
yeah,
I
but
never
like
watched them.
if I would not want to go to that, but if it's just
But
like
that's a surgeon. that's a
if
surgeon,
it's
not an optician.
yeah, if it's just like going in and like reading letters, then it's fine. I'll go to that.
An optician is a person qualified to prescribe or dispense glasses and contact lenses, and to detect eye diseases. So
Yeah, so chill. I don't even have
Okay.
eye problems, so I wouldn't need anything.
okay, choose a number for me.
Oh, aren't you gonna choose?
Well, not really, because I can see them kind of. So
Okay. I choose 218.
218. Okay, would you rather forget how to read or forget how to write?
Well, I would argue that you can't read, so
Yeah, but also, what's the point of writing if you can't read it?
that's true.
Like, if I write something and I can't read, I can't check what I wrote. And, like, if I
It's
want to
true.
remember something, I'm just writing it for others, but I can say it as well. So, I think I'd rather read. Like, wait, what was the question? I would forget how to write, rather.
That's fine. You can just there's a lot of shit to read, so
Yeah, and I can just say whatever I want. Because, again, yeah, if I just, like, I forget how to read, but I write. Then I write something down, but I can't tell what it is. It's a bit
yeah, that
illogical.
yeah.
Okay, your turn.
I want like a saucier question.
Okay, wait, I
Let's
can go to
choose-
gross.
Yeah,
section.
do
Choose
gross.
from
Okay.
251 to 301.
Okay, I want 299.
Oh. Okay, would you rather have hot oil poured into your throat or into your anus?
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Okay, well I got I
You
asked
want
for
it
saucier,
juicy. Yeah.
so. Okay, well,
That would hurt like hell either way.
yeah. Okay, listen. I feel like my throat has more purposes than my ass. No offense.
True.
So I feel like cuz if I would do
You
it
might actually damage your vocal cords, so
yeah,
you could just
exactly.
lose the ability to speak.
And then I couldn't like eat for a while probably and like speak and like
I mean,
you know.
pooping would hurt as well,
Well, yeah, but
and
like
all the other things involved with that.
yeah, but I feel like my ass is like stronger than my throat, you know what I mean? It can take much more. So I trust
You
it.
know better.
I do, yes. So I would take the anus, whatever it was.
I love how we're both just cringing.
I'm not cringing. I'm answering the
I
question.
can hear it in your voice.
No, I'm smiling. That's why. Cause it's not because of cringe. It's because I got something stuck in my throat. Ironically, it wasn't hot oil. But then
Okay.
I was afraid that I would just be coughing for like 5 minutes, and then I started sweating because I got stressed, and now
Like, right
everything
now,
is falling
or-
apart. Yes, but it's fine.
Oh, why did you get stuck?
I don't know.
What do you mean? You don't know what goes in your throat?
Well, I think it was just like dust or like air. I don't fucking know.
Right.
Or maybe it was a bug.
Okay.
Maybe I swallowed a spider. I can't tell.
Ew, you nasty. Okay, next question.
But you
then.
have to do a gross one too, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I choose 269 for you.
Would you rather sneeze into your food or into your crush's food?
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, it's mine.
Yeah, what the fuck? I get hot oil and you get a sneeze.
Okay, choose another one then.
Okay, 281.
Either one. Would you rather have a hand dandruff in your hair or lice in your hair? Can I get the lice out?
Well, probably.
Then wait,
Wait, what was the first one?
dandruff.
Oh, well,
I mean, I can cure both.
yeah.
I think dandruff, because lice is just like a nasty thing. I
Also,
wouldn't
lice
want
are live beings, and dandruff is just like whatever. So you know.
dry skin. Yeah, I would, since I can fix both of them. It's not that hard to choose, but like, I don't want live beings in my head, so I will choose dandruff.
Okay.
Okay, then choose from any questions, not just the gross ones.
Okay, I choose.
There are hard questions from teens. For teens.
Yes,
There's
I want those.
2
yes.
and 1 from 201 to 250.
Okay, 212.
Would you rather watch your crush get embarrassed in public or be the embarrassed in the presence of your crush?
Oh, okay, well, it depends on the crush. Okay, let's.
Well, it's your crush, so it's anyways you're supposed to care about them.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for reminding me. Um, okay, I feel like. Oh. I mean, it's not hard because it's hard. It's hard because I don't care. Like, I could take either. But I feel like. Okay, this might sound mean, but the thing is, if I get embarrassed in front of my crush, then my chances of of dating them go lower. But if they get embarrassed in front of me, I would still like them because I don't care about that shit. So I feel like I would rather have them be embarrassed because then I'll still like
Okay.
them and it won't, you know.
I mean, it does make sense. A little bit.
Yeah. Cuz I don't trust the other person to still like me after I embarrass myself, you know.
Right, because people are just naturally horrible to you.
Yeah, of course. Exactly.
Right. Okay. Choose one for
Okay.
me.
235.
35 it is. Would you rather get married at 20 or get married at 60?
Oh, you're getting close
Oh,
to the first one.
60.
Hell yeah.
Because I can't experience enough shit in 20 years. I will only be free for like a year. And I don't
Yeah.
think I will find my one and only in that year. So, I say 60.
Yeah.
Or
I
not get
would
married
also
at all.
say
It's not like a must in life.
okay, exactly.
You're so far away from the mic.
Oh, am I?
Now you're back.
We
Well,
can do like one more each and then
okay, there's funny
okay.
ones from
Okay, let's do
101 to
Are
200.
those all the categories or are there more?
Yeah, there's the easy ones in the start. Oh, clean ones that we did at first.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so funny ones from 101 to 200.
Okay, 178.
78. Would you rather your friend uploaded a picture where your outfit looked weird or your face looked weird?
I mean, both are correct. I would choose outfit because outfit you can change an outfit, but you can't change your face. So,
Right. Unless you made like a weird face. Like, it's like a weird emotion or it got captured in the wrong time. But yeah, I would choose the same.
okay. And then for you, I choose is it from 142.
Would you rather have a white face or a long face? Oh, I already have a long face. So I will choose my own long face.
Wow. Yes, we love the self-love development.
I mean, I already got used to it, and like I don't think I don't know what I would do with a white face.
I mean, you have a long face and I have a white face, so I feel like we're best of both worlds, just like Hannah Montana.
And just like that, with
Yeah, bringing it back, circle the what is it? This full circle, yes, to the end of the podcast.
bringing it back in the circle.
Bring it back in circles and squares and um I there was no joke. I just started saying words and I couldn't stop. I'm sorry.
Anyways, thanks for hanging out today. I hope you had a great time.
Yeah.
We surely did.
Oh, tell us if anyone cares about this at all. Tell us if you prefer like a strictly horror theme or if we can sometimes do
well,
like
not horror, but the ones that we did before.
yeah, the ones that we
like
did
themed
before
ones.
or like sort of this freer whatever format where we just talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about. So,
Or whatever you want to talk about. We can answer questions.
oh yeah.
We're pretty open about stuff. Like, seriously, even if you're the only one listening, you can just tell us or like ask us to do stuff. Not to do, but like talk about topics, whatever they are. I'm sure we can talk about most of them. There are very few that we will refuse.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like ask us questions if you want some like tea or know more about like I'd say our personal lives. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
Just whatever you want. Or you can suggest us to watch movies and talk about them. Or like yeah, so just don't be shy. It will help us and you will enjoy it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay safe, stay cool, stay spooked.
Be queer or be square.
Be queer, be square, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever.
Bye.
Bye. That was great.
Okay.
High five on that.
Yeah.
That was a success.
I don't know if you heard it.
Yeah, I did.
Thanks.